Good afternoon. Today is Thursday, August 31st, and I'm leaving on a trip with my friend Pat. We're traveling non-stop via Iceland Air from Denver to Reykjavik. We'll spend a couple days in Reykjavik, and then we're going to board a Windstar cruise and sail around Iceland, stopping at 5 different ports. Here's a word of advice if you're flying Iceland Air. Their planes are smaller, and so they are very strict on their baggage allowance, specifically for their carry-on size and their personal item size. Our flight leaves around 5 p.m. Denver time, and it arrives in Reykjavik about 6 a.m., but it's only a 7-hour flight, so doing the math, it's a 7-hour time change. You can be sure that we're going to have some jet lag tomorrow. We pre-purchased our bus tickets that are going to take us from the airport to downtown Reykjavik bus terminal.
So good morning everyone, welcome to Iceland. The fly bus or fly bus plus to Reykjavik with Reykjavik excursions. It takes about 45 to 50 minutes to the bus terminal in Reykjavik, so the BSI. Then another 10 to 15 minutes for your drop-off service if you have purchased fly bus plus tickets. You'd have received the colored tickets according to drop-off zone. And for your safety, please fasten seatbelt or dispositive moving, and do not put the personal item on the aisle. This is for the emergency. Service, you'd have received the colored tickets according to drop-off zone. So our shuttle bus driver will call you which color ticket you have and follow the direction.
From the BSI bus terminal, we'll be taking a smaller bus that will drop us off very close to our hotel. It is currently 8 a.m. Iceland time, but it is really 1 a.m. Denver time. To help us with jet lag, we're going to stay awake all day, and then as soon as it gets dark, we're going to get a good night's sleep. We're going to explore downtown Reykjavik using Rick Steve's self-guided walking tour. Rather than butcher some of these Icelandic names, I'm probably just going to put a title over each of our locations. In the middle of the square, look for 2 nondescript stone pillars. These recall the much-told legend about Ingolfur. As he sighted the southeast coast of Iceland, he threw the 2 carved wooden pillars overboard, vowing to establish his farm wherever they washed ashore. 3 years later, they discovered the pillars here, Ingolfur called this place Reykjavik, meaning Smoky Bay. There is a statue of Scully, which stands in a small square with a few trees. Scully was an Enlightenment-era entrepreneur whose enterprises seeded settlement at Reykjavik in the middle 1700s, finally transforming it from a farm into a real town. This city hall is more of a ceremonial hall for the city's residents. Its ground floor space is rented out for concerts, exhibitions, and other cultural events. The pond has ducks and swans. At the far end of the pedestrian bridge, you're greeted by a quirky statue of a faceless bureaucrat. This is Reykjavik's most famous hot dog stand. It was here in 2004 that President Bill Clinton had one of their hot dogs, and they've been famous ever since.
You can look it up online.
Exactly. We're having lunch at the Laundromat Cafe. And yes, there's a working laundromat in their basement. We're walking to Aurora Reykjavik, the Northern Lights Center. This little museum offers us a surefire, no-risk solution for being able to see the Northern Lights. There were exhibits explaining legends and superstitions and a bit of the science of the phenomenon. The main attraction is their theater, playing time-lapsed footage of the Aurora Borealis at points around Iceland, photographed over 8 years. This map has pins from people who have visited from all over the world.
Mine looks like this.
We're now going to head back to our hotel, wait for it to turn dark, and go to bed. Today is Saturday, September 2nd. got a few hours to kill before it's time to take our bus to the cruise ship. We've decided we're going to go to the flea market and check it out. It's now noon, and we're taking the shuttle bus from our hotel to the cruise ship.